Hi, Ajay here from Global English News Channel. How are you all? Okay, it's again about Taliban. Today, a very nice thing happened actually after yesterday, because yesterday was also a good day for Northern Alliance. They kicked these Talibanis out of Panjshir Valley, and they are 25 kilometers away from Panjshir now. So they are so afraid of these northern alliance people now, these Talibanis. Okay, anyway, so today I just like was listening to an interview conducted by an Indian channel, thankfully, CNN News. They are very good channel actually. I watched them umpteen times, and they have spoken to Amrullah Saleh sir, yeah, the ex-vice president and now the president actually of Afghanistan. So he has spoken to Amrullah Saleh ji and Amrullah Saleh Sahab, and Amrullah Saleh Sahab has said, has told us many things actually, and he has definitely told that he has told that America is responsible, and the war which has been lost by Afghanistan is actually not the war lost on the ground, but it has been lost in the White House. So in the White House, so it is like what you call wrong judgment on part of US politicians because of what this mayhem took place. So they are completely responsible for it, American politicians, for this. And he told himself that since last 2 years he was warning American politicians not to support Taliban and not to come in their sweet talks, because they are just putting sugar, trying to place sugar-coated words, but they will go the way they do. Those are criminals, terrorists, and the most evil part you could see anywhere in the world, and who don't even know how to interact with a woman. What do you think they would be? And the ministers whom they have announced, these Talibanis, like the bank one who have been announced, is like a member of the Hawala, the money laundering all over the world. So if such people will be in that power, money laundering guy would be the finance minister of Afghanistan from Taliban side. You can very well understand what would be the state of the world then. They can loot any country, either it be China, Pakistan, India, America, any country they can loot at any point in time. At any point in time. So this is really ridiculous that America is supporting them, and America has lost all its credibility actually in front of the world. That's for sure. That's what Saleh sir was also saying, and Saleh sir said so they were responsible. These guys, Saleh also not told was trying to persuade America not to do it, but he said it was not in our control. It was only in American control. So we couldn't. We said whatever we had to say, and we told them. We informed them, and we warned them, but they didn't listen. So it is completely a handiwork of America, and I suppose if internationally, especially in ICJ, that's International Court of Justice, if case could be filed by maybe Saleh sir or anyone from Northern Alliance or from any other country, also the world who feels so, can file the case in ICJ, I suppose, International Court of Justice, which I suppose take international cases. So they can also take this case, and I suppose Biden would have to leave seat anyway, sooner than his and complete tenure, which would have completed within a few years, because Trump would be back as a president. And that's what I'm following through Fox News and other great channels of America, thanks to the media of America. So they've been informing, and things have been going on like that. Even President Biden has requested Trump, ex-president Trump, to help him out and be the president maybe. So chances are there that Biden would be removed, and even if and he would be impeached. So he would be soon impeached. As you very well know, there is an executive power in the US who can remove the president too. It's not like some other country or other countries, like they don't have an executive power even over the president. So he could be removed, and they were thinking, but there were some concerns over there. So I'll talk later about that. But for now, Saleh has struck the right chord and is told, and Panchivali is completely in their control, he told, and they will not allow Afghanistan to turn into Talibanistan. That's for sure. I'll just add one more video with it, I suppose, after editing. So because I suppose some more points I need to cover over here. Thanks. Hi. So yeah, that's what I was saying. Actually, that president would also be changed soon, and the case definitely is still should be filed in ICJ, I suppose. That's the way to go. Northern Alliance, you can also file it if you want to, because they have definitely cheated upon you, upon Afghanistan, these Americans, and they need to be taught a lesson of a lifetime for that, and they can be taught a lesson through ICJ, I suppose, International Court of Justice, which takes case international cases like these, because there have been a huge, human rights violation also in this judgment, misjudgment of America. No doubt about that. So America is definitely must definitely be held responsible for this one. I was just checking one video of one guy from America. He was giving an interview to a lady journalist of good channel of US, and he's I know has just released a video, I suppose today or yesterday, in support of people, and he has told, what Biden should do. Biden should help people again, even if he has done a mistake, and help Afghani, get rid of these Talibanis. So he's made a very good video, and the lady was also impressed with him, the lady journalist, and I'm also impressed with them. Everyone is impressed with such people, such human people, like who think about humanity and support humanity rather than supporting Talibans and terrorists and people like terrorists like Taliban. So shame on the world actually who support them, and even I should say, and go a bit further and say shame on the world actually if the countries cannot support Northern Alliance, and cannot kick out Taliban, who are just 75,000. So if you cannot kick out those just 75,000 people, Talibanis, terrorists from a country, even after ruling it for 20 years, I don't think so you are worthy enough for anything else, or even be called a superpower. You're not superpower, you are nothing, you are just a damn squib, US. That's what it says as of now, because if you cannot, after ruling such a country, and you cannot remove or finish off these 77,000 Talibanis, how do you consider yourself as a superpower? That's my question to you, US politicians especially. Anyway, so like it was said, about Miss Harris also, Mrs. Harris, the Vice President of US, that she is not capable of handling, presidential seat. So she cannot be made as what you call president. So if it is so, maybe like Trump is from Democrats, I suppose, a person from a Democrat like Trump can be made as president, and this person, President Biden, should definitely impeach ASAP. Though there are talks on, and impeachment would certainly come in the parliament, but still he should be impeached ASAP, because there are lots many human rights violation taking place in Afghanistan, and it's an urgency as of now. So UNSC also, thanks to India, that the president, India's president for now, for UNSC is conducting urgent meetings every now and then, every few days, and they are trying their best. So people have to learn, from India, how to support people even if you are not there, and US was still there. So US, big shame on US especially. Other countries can be afraid because they want to save their people and citizens. That's all. That's understandable. But US decision is not understandable at all. So we are definitely criticizing US, and we are criticizing in clear words. We are crystal clear in that the US need to pay back for these atrocities and crimes which they have allowed to take place in Afghanistan against Afghanistan people. And so many human rights violations has been taking place not only against Afghanistan, but as nowadays, any country is a global village. People from all over the world are there. From India, there, America, UK, US, from everywhere they are there, and you have landed them in problem. Also, I was just checking a video, one more video, wherein an American lady has requested, American President Biden to save her, because she's also in trouble over there in Afghanistan, and these American politicians don't have any clue where she is. So like you have landed even your country people into problem. That's why they criticize you. They are rightly criticizing you, Americans also. So please remove this president of yours and get someone else. So that's the news for now. Maybe I'll come up with something more about it. So for now, shame on you, US. You are no more a superpower. Sorry.